Earlier on today, the Kenya Revenue Authority says the revised 3.2 million customs benchmark for a consolidated 40-foot container is not a flat tax imposed on every shipment. KRA says the figure is a minimum reference point used in assessing consolidated cargo, with importers still required to declare the actual value of their goods and pay the applicable customs duties. KRA says the adjustment from 2.5 million shillings to 3.2 million is intended to curb under-declaration, misclassification and undervaluation of imported goods, which the authority says create unfair competition for compliant businesses and cause revenue losses. It maintains that cargo consolidated remains legitimate for small traders and says those who disagree with the benchmark can have their cargo physically verified and assessed based on the actual goods.
Based on our analysis, based on these commonly imported items by consolidators, the minimum we expect, like the baseline, is the 3.2. It is not a new tax because taxes are set by legislators. KRA's role is to implement the law. However, we need to ensure that the right values are declared, the right items are declared, and the right taxes are paid. So the 3.2 is basically, as commonly known as benchmark. It's a facilitative, baseline for small-scale traders and consolidators. Thank you.
So for this amount, do you agree that the traders as well as the
Yeah. Thank you. So to arrive at the 3.2, we did an analysis. We invited the traders, the consolidators. We have had several engagements and agreed on this amount. We even further went ahead and agreed on an implementation date. We gave them 30 days, a full month, to just align themselves and arrange themselves in terms of the cargo that was on the high seas coming, what they needed to clear, and agreed that 21st August was the implementation date of the 3.2. But it's important to just clarify again, 3.2 is not a fixed tax. Customs valuation is based on transaction value as per the World Trade Organization guidelines. Transaction value is the actual value of the goods imported, the actual tax. So the taxes is basically based on the actual items, actual classifications, actual value. So as I said before, for some cases, for some items, the taxes would even be lower. For some items, the taxes would be way higher. Yes. We even have minutes where we basically sat, agreed, and even agreed on a date. Yes. No. We've actually had several meetings. And the final meeting that agreed on this 3.2 was minuted. We had physical representations that cuts across different associations. Small-scale traders were represented. We had the Clearing Agents Association, Easily Business Community. We had a variety of representatives from the different stakeholders. So it was agreed on.
That was KRA giving their response.